When a beauty blender is hard, don't buy it. Don't buy hard beauty blenders. People tend to buy foundations that are lighter than them because they want their face to be lighter. They think maybe that one will make it. I don't know. I don't know what people think, but really, when you are buying foundation, get a foundation that is your exact skin type. And when you blend it, it look as if you do not apply anything. Do you understand? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Delapo here. Thank you so much for coming. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome, and if you're an old subscriber or a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. So today, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about makeup kits, how to build your personal makeup kit. I've gotten this question from quite a number of people. About 5 to 6 people have asked me, to film a video on that, or to also talk about it, or to tell them what products they should buy. They want to build their personal makeup kit. They want to take their makeup game seriously and all and all and all. And they're like, oh, what should I buy? What should I buy? So I decided to make a video that everyone can watch and actually just make it in depth and give you guys the entire gist on what to buy, what you need for your personal makeup kits, what you don't need, things you can substitute, things you can improvise on in your personal makeup application. So yeah, I'll be explaining all of that to you. Before I go on, please and please click the like button right now before you forget. Click the like button, and also if you haven't subscribed already, please click the subscribe button. And yeah, once you're done watching this video, please also leave a comment. Thank you so much. This really helps. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into the video. So for your personal makeup kit, let's first of all drop this note. You need to note that, or know that, makeup is personal. Like, it's based on your taste. You can't buy what everybody is buying, or everybody can't buy what you are buying. Do you understand? So makeup is a personal thing. You have to know, okay, what is the type of makeup I like to apply, what is the type of technique I like to use. Understand yourself, understand the type of makeup you like to do, then you now get products in line with that. So yeah, I'll be moving on to products that I feel will work for you guys in general, and I'll also be giving you guys the prices and places where you can get them, some stores where I get makeup products from, just to make it very easy for you guys. Some of the prices I'm not very sure of, but I'm going to give you guys prices that are like very close enough to the actual prices, so you can have your budget well, like you can budget well before you go to buy them, just so you know how much you're going to spend. Let's just get right into the names of the products and also the types of products. I'm going to be reading from my book because I really prepared for you guys. Like, this is my notebook. I don't know if you can see, I have 2 pages full of stuff to say, prices and everything. Okay guys, so the first thing on my list is brow pencils. And when it comes to brow pencils, there are several ones, guys, but in my opinion, like, I would say for a starter or for a beginner, this Davis brow pencil would really be very good for you, especially if you're just learning how to draw your brows. Like, it's very affordable. It's just 100 naira. This is what it looks like. I'm sure we all know this brow pencil. It's very affordable and it does the job. Secondly, I would also, the way I'll be doing this thing is from the lowest prices to the highest prices, so that everybody can have an option, because not everybody wants to spend small money. Some people want to spend big money on their makeup. So I'll be giving everybody options that we can all pick from, basically. So yeah, the next brow pencil I'll be talking about is this Classic Cosmetics brow pencil. As you can see how short it is. I've used it. It's the one I even used to draw my brows with this makeup look on my face. Like, this brow pencil is very good. It's matte. It's a matte pencil. The Davis one is quite it tends to turn oily towards the end. Maybe when you've worn your makeup for a while, it gets oily, but it does the job. I used this thing for a long period of time and it did the job for me. It all depends on your technique, basically, but it's very good. And then this Classic brow pencil, it's around 500 naira. Yes, 500 naira, and it's really good. You can check them out on Instagram. And yeah, you can also purchase these pencils from Too Posh Beauty. In my first video here on YouTube, I spoke about Too Posh Beauty, the people I buy makeup from. So I'll be mentioning the number of stores I get makeup from, but majorly to Push Beauty because they really have affordable products and their products are of high quality. I already spoke about them in my previous video. So yeah, you can get these pencils from them. Moving on, I'll be talking about the second thing on my list, which is concealer. You need to have a concealer. And what does a concealer do? A concealer is just something, especially when you've drawn your brows, like when you've drawn your brows, a concealer is something you use to highlight or to give your brows a shape that is like very defined. The concealer that I'm going to recommend is this LA Girl concealer. LA Girl concealer. This concealer, I'm very sure, like, I don't even think there's any makeup artist in Nigeria or even in the world that has not used this LA Girl concealer. Like, both foreign and African makeup artists, everybody uses LA Girl concealer. It's very affordable and it also gets the job done. This concealer retails for about 1,500 naira. So number 3 on my list is face primer. And yeah, face primer. So I want you guys to know that you cannot do makeup without a primer. When you don't prime your skin and you just apply foundation, then you will end up complaining, oh, my foundation does not last or my makeup does not last. It's because you didn't prime. And it's very important to prime your skin because even your primer acts as a barrier between your makeup and your skin, so that way your makeup doesn't clog your pores because you already have a primer as a base for your makeup. So you need to get a facial primer. It's really, really important. And there are primers of different prices, guys. Different prices. You can get this Pond's mattifying primer. I know Pond's primer, it has a white container. It's a white container. It's a primer that comes in a white container, and yeah, I think the color is also white. I've never used it before, but I know there are makeup artists that rave about it and they say it's very, very good. Even Anita Browse, she recommended it on her Insta story a while back. And yeah, and Pond's primer retails for about 3,000 naira. I know there are two sizes. There is the 100 millimeter and the 50 millimeter of Pond's primer. So the 100 millimeter retails for 3,000 naira. The 50 millimeter is 2,000 naira, to the best of my knowledge. So you can get that. You can also use Zaron primer. Zaron primer is the next on my list, and that's what I use. I use Zaron primer all the time. Zaron face primer. This primer, I've been using it for a long time. You can see how slim the tube is. It's because it has almost finished. I need to even get a new one. It's very good. It's what I have on my face and it does the job. I got it at I got it for 3,900 or 3,950 thereabouts. So yeah, I think that's how much they still sell it because I got it a while ago, but I'm sure that's still the same price they sell it. So yeah, the fourth thing on my list is eyeshadow primer. Eyeshadow primer. I would say for a beginner, you don't really need to get an eyeshadow primer. Like, I didn't use eyeshadow primer for a long time. Even for this eyeshadow look, I didn't use eyeshadow primer, and it still pops. Now, what did I use to prime my eyelids? I used my concealer, the same LA Girl concealer I spoke about earlier. You can use your concealer as your primer. Just, blend it on your eyelids and then allow it to dry a bit. And then you can powder it down, but I usually just allow it to dry. I like it to still be sticky, and then I apply my eyeshadow on it. So yeah, you can use your concealer as your primer. You don't necessarily have to buy eyeshadow primer as a beginner. You don't really need it. I have eyeshadow primers that I use, especially because I'm a makeup artist, and there are some eye looks that are very, like, you need to use primers for that. But for a beginner or for just your everyday makeup look, you don't really need a primer, so you can use a concealer. Concealer gets the job done. So yeah, let's just move on to the next point. Next product on my list is eyeshadow palette. An eyeshadow palette. So when it comes to eyeshadow palette, you want to go for a palette that has like universal colors, that has different colors that you can pick from. You can't always do one particular eyeshadow every day, so sometimes you might want to change colors. So you should go for an eyeshadow that has different colors. But if you're the type of person that likes to do maybe just neutral makeup looks, you can go for an eyeshadow that has neutral looks. So I'm going to be recommending 3 eyeshadows for you guys, and they are these, and I'll be saying them like with their prices, basically with their prices from the lowest to the highest price. So the first one is this Glam Girl beauty brand eyeshadow palette. It's their vibes eyeshadow palette. Then you have different colors to pick from, and then you even have transition colors here. You have different transition colors and different, you know, crease colors here. So I really I use this palette almost all the time when I have to create an eye look. It's a very good one. So I highly recommend this palette, and it retails for 8,500 naira. 8,500 naira. Now when it comes to like palettes, that you can get palettes of even 3,000 naira, 4,000 naira. You can get them from Two Push Beauty. Two Push Beauty sells affordable makeup products. Most of the brands that make those palettes, they are not known brands. They are very like, they are brands that are not popular, but the products are very good. The eyeshadow palettes are very good, so you can get them. Check out Two Push Beauty. She has eyeshadow palettes that are from 3,000 naira, 2,000 naira, 2,500, you know, 3,500 and all. But then the list in my own personal box is this. Not necessarily the list, but the list with like universal colors like this is this one. So yeah, it's 8,500 naira, but I would advise you to go to Two Push Beauty. Sorry about the noise, it's the birds in the compound. There's always noise in my videos. I'm so sorry, guys. You guys would have to bear with me. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, you can get it from them on Instagram, Glam Girl Beauty brand. I'll put their names on the screen so you can check them out. The next one is the one I used in my first video here on YouTube. You should check it out, which is my Valentine's makeup look tutorial, and it's this Afro Glam Cosmetics Take Me Back to Africa palette. It's a very universal eyeshadow palette. I showed you guys in my previous video. It has like, this one is even more like a neutral palette. As you can see, the other one was like very colorful, but this one is neutral. This one has colors, and this one is like very neutral. I use this palette also a lot. It even has glitters at the bottom. It has glitters at the bottom. It has shimmer in the middle, and then matte colors at the top. So the next thing you need in your makeup box or makeup kit is the eyeliner. You need eyeliner. I personally use only liquid eyeliner and pencil eyeliner. I used to use gel eyeliner, but I guess I just found out that liquid eyeliner makes I work faster with liquid eyeliner than gel eyeliner, but some people really love gel eyeliner. So I'll be giving you guys different prices and different names of, you know, different brands of eyeliners that you can pick from. So the eyeliners I use are these. I use this Kiss Beauty eyeliner. It just looks like this. It's very affordable. I don't even remember how much I got it. I know it's within 500 naira. It's very affordable. This one too, this one I got it for about 2,000 naira. It's NK Makeup matte eyeliner. It's a matte eyeliner. That's what I used for this eye look here. And then for when it comes to pencil eyeliner, this is Maybelline Colossal Kajal. It's a pencil eyeliner that, you know, I just use for my waterline. I use this for this look as well. You could also use gel eyeliners. I know gel eyeliners are very good. Zaron gel eyeliner, Inglot gel eyeliner is also very good, and it's very popular. So you can check out their brands on Instagram and definitely purchase from them. But then you can get there are also eyeliners like V Beauty eyeliner. I know that one is about 700 naira. V Beauty is a brand on Instagram as well that I know Two Push Beauty, the makeup company or the makeup store I spoke about, sells their products. So you can check out Two Push Beauty. She sells all these eyeliners. You should definitely purchase from her. Next product on my list, which is mascara. You need a good mascara, and the mascara, I'll be showing you guys two mascaras on my list here. Two mascaras that I personally use, which is this Debbie Luster mascara and this Maybelline Colossal Kajal. No, this is the Maybelline Falsies Volume Mascara. I've never even checked the name, I just know it's Maybelline. But then Maybelline Falsies Volume Mascara, and this Debbie Luster one is the one I use for my eyes now. I'm not wearing lashes for this look, and you know, this mascara really gives my lashes a lot of volume. and I think it's about 1,000 naira or 1,500. I don't remember how much they got it. My mom was the one that bought this one and she gave it to me. This one, I know Maybelline mascaras retail for about 2,000 naira, 2,500 thereabouts. So the next product on my list is foundation. And when it comes to foundation, you want to get a product that is your exact skin shade. Don't People tend to buy foundations that are lighter than them because they want their face to be lighter. They think maybe that one will make it. I don't know what people think, but really, when you are buying foundation, get a foundation that is your exact skin type. And when you blend it, it look as if you did not apply anything. Do you understand? That's how your foundation should be. So I'll be recommending a number of foundations for you guys, starting from the lowest to the highest price, as you know I've been doing. The first one will be Blossom Baby Skin Foundation. It's very, very nice and it's very affordable. I think it retails for 1,500 naira, 1,500, and it's so big. That's like the most surprising part of it. It's so big. Normal foundations are about 30 milliliter. This one is 75. I don't understand. Let me put it side by side with another foundation I have. Can you see the difference? Can you see? Like, this one is slim. This is a normal foundation that's like, this one is even 35 mil. Normal foundations are 30 mil. This one is 75. I don't understand. You get a lot of products and it's 1,500 naira. This foundation is what I have on my face now and it blends so good. It's so good, guys. This foundation is really, really good and I'm really happy I bought it. I bought it of recent. I decided to try it out on my face. It's so, so good. This foundation is also what I had on if you watched my vlog. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. My vlog, that's my previous video. I did a very light makeup on myself for a shoot, an impromptu shoot. I'll be putting the picture next. So is the same foundation I used. And it gives this very luminous finish. It has this very dewy look to it. As you can see, my face is quite shiny. It has this very dewy look to it. It's not a matte foundation. So if you have oily skin, I have oily skin. If you have oily skin, I would advise that you use little quantity of this product. If at all you want to get it, use little. A little goes a long way. I'm telling you, a little goes a long way. So if you have oily skin, use a little quantity. If you have dry skin, you are good to go. You can use this product. It's really good and it's also very affordable. Another product I'll be showing you guys is this Cheek Cosmetics foundation. I used it in my first video, which is the Valentine's makeup look video, my first video on YouTube here. And yeah, it retails for 2,500 naira. You should check them out. Cheek Cosmetics. This one is a matte foundation. It's very matte. It gives a matte finish. So yeah, it's also very good for people with oily skin. So you should check out this foundation. Now for powder, which is the next product on my list, I would recommend that you get a powder that's your skin shade. Don't get a powder that's too light. Like, your powder is even like the finishing touch of your makeup. So don't get a powder that's lighter than your skin tone. Swatch your powder. Before you buy a powder, swatch it on the back of your hand, or you can even swatch it on your face if they would allow. Check if it's your skin shade, so that when you get home you won't be disappointed. Always swatch your products before you buy them. The next product on my list is setting powder. Now, after you've applied your face powder, especially when you've just finished highlighting your face, you want to apply a setting powder to set and also to bake your under eye, to bake the areas where you've highlighted. I know you might not really understand everything I'm saying. I have a video coming up after this video. I'll have a video next week on how to create a simple, everyday makeup look. I have a video on how I created this particular makeup look. So you're going to be seeing everything. I'll be explaining how to apply products on your face in a way that is very easy. I'll even be showing you ways to improvise on makeup application and just easy ways to apply makeup. So ensure to watch that video if you like to understand what I'm saying. Moving on to the next product, that will be blush. When it comes to blush, you don't necessarily have to buy blush for your personal use. You can use your eyeshadow. From your eyeshadow palette, let me show you something. You can get a pink shade from that palette. and just use it for this makeup look actually, which is why I said you have to watch my next video, because I'll be showing you how to improvise on makeup. There are no rules to makeup. You can always improvise. You don't have to get each and every makeup product. You can always improvise. Do you understand? Which is why I'm here for you. I'm here to give you the gist on how to, apply products, on tips and tricks. Do you get? So this palette now, I mix for this look. I mixed these two shades. I mix them together as my blush, and so I didn't have to buy blush. But if you want to buy blush, you can. Like for example, I have a blush palette here that I use for, especially when I meet people with different skin tones. This is a blush palette. I'm not saying I don't use blush palettes, but you don't necessarily have to buy a blush or a blush palette. The next product on my list is setting spray. So after you've applied your whole makeup, you need a setting spray to set your entire face. Setting spray helps to lock your makeup in, it helps to seal your makeup in, and it helps it to last all day as well. So you are starting off with primer, you apply the products, and you end it with setting spray. Do you understand? So the next product on my list is brush sets, and that's like the second to the last product on my list. Brush sets. You need a good brush set for your makeup. You need a good brush set for to apply your foundation, to apply your powder, to blend your eyeshadow, to blend your lipstick. You need a very good brush set, and I would advise that for a beginner, you can get Zaron Cosmetics brush set. Zaron Cosmetics brush set. They have this mini personal brush set they sell. I think they sell it for about 5,000 naira. You can get it from them. It's very good, and the brushes are very soft, and they blend out very nicely, and they have each brush for everything you need for makeup. They have angle brush for your brows, to highlight your brows. They have blending brush for your eyeshadow. They have powder brush, foundation brush, lipstick brush. You can get that particular brush set from Zaron Cosmetics. I'm sure it retails for about 5,000 naira. You can also get this Zoeva brush set. It's quite a popular brush set. It's Zoeva. The name is Zoeva. You can also get that, and I think it's also 5,000 naira. You can get Nuban Beauty brush set. This Nuban Beauty one comes with a beauty blender. You can get it. It's about 11 pieces of brush. This set retails for about 16,000 naira. So you can get that Nuban Beauty one. Personally, I use this BH Cosmetics brush set. I got it from Too Posh Beauty. I'm trying to bring it to show you guys. It comes in a purse, and yeah, the brushes are more than these, but these ones are the ones I used to create this look, so that's why it's still on my table. But then yeah, I got it for about close to 4,000 naira. It's my personal brush set. That's why I got that one, because I don't really do makeup like that, so I decided to get that particular one. But for my business brush set, I have this brush belt. I have different ranges of brushes here, different brands. I have Mary Kay brush set brushes. I have Real Techniques brushes here. I have Zaron brushes here. I have, just different types. I just compiled them into this makeup belt that I use when I'm working. So I have different brush sets. But when it comes to my personal brush set, I got this. I decided to get this BH Cosmetics one from Too Posh Beauty for my personal use. So now coming to the last product on my list, which is Beauty Blender. Beauty blender is also very important, especially when you are blending out your foundation or your concealer. You want to have a beauty blender that is very soft. When a beauty blender is hard, don't buy it. Don't buy hard beauty blenders. Get beauty blenders that are soft. Soft beauty blenders will make your makeup blend out effortlessly, and it will make it blend out very smoothly. Get a beauty blender that is very soft. So guys, we've come to the end of the video. Really hope you guys learned a thing or two from this video. If you learned something, please let me know in the comment section. What did you learn? What products would you like to try out? What products do you think you want to buy? If you have any questions at all, even about the products or whatever it is, just let me know in the comment section. So thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye.